Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account, and this is part 2 of our Continuum Stalker. So this one is going to be a little bit more expensive. It's going to have a little bit of stronger heroes in here. You can see overall, guys, I did about 8 billion damage more. Now there are some variations to this, which do require a little bit of a higher investment on some of these heroes. And again, this is a alt comp to the one that we had in here. So looking at our first team, guys, we have Silas and we have Joan of Arc. Again, if you didn't purchase Joan of Arc, you can use the first formation, but Joan of Arc does provide a very solid buff for Kren, allowing him to do a little bit more damage. That is honestly where I got a little bit more damage out of this formation. Also, this utilizes Baden in here to keep the ads rate in the back. Thing that I keep finding is without having Baden up to that 9 of 9 furniture, he is actually dying incredibly fast in here. 9 of 9, of course, does deal with the survivability as well as the engraving. Looking at the badges, we are running the Hammer of Punishment in here. We have Defender's Protector, which that I actually might change for this run, just because, again, she continues to die. Every time that I've ran her, she dies relatively early. So I think I'm going to go the defense rating. I'm going to try this one, see exactly where my damage is going to come in. Glowing Cape, we put on Kren. The Master of All went on Baden. And then, of course, the Cape of Inspiration is over on Mortis. Now, the second one, again, I put Leonardo da Vinci in here. I'm trying to build kind of a crowd control team around Raku. Again, Leonardo da Vinci, even with his cheat death, guys, died incredibly fast. So I'm going to try Lucretia in here, and I'm hoping that she just has a little bit more survivability to do some damage and kind of keep this team locked in the back. We have crowd control with Mishka. We have crowd control with Prince of Persia. I am hoping that Lucretia is strong enough with the relics that are behind, or excuse me, the badges that are behind her, as well as the beacon behind her, to keep somewhat of this team alive. Now looking here, most of the time we do the Shadow Blade on her, or excuse me, the Shadow Strike on her. I'm going to keep that just because she does shield herself. So very strong relics, guys. Mishka, we do have the Defender's Protector, again, repelling some of that damage. We have the Skullcracker, which is still on Scrag right there. We have the Shadow Strike on both Lucretia and Raku. Again, hoping that Lucretia can just bring a little bit more damage. Then we have the Sword of Triumphant, again, to try to boost up his energy and get him to ult, keeping the team locked down, allowing Raku to get the crowd control aspect and the bonus in there. Now, this one is the Awakened version of Thane. Again, guys, this is the a little bit higher budget with building out some of the Awakened heroes, some of the ones that I have. So looking here, guys, we have Gorvo, of course, because of that retaliation. Awakened Thane, big damage dealer in here. We have Rosaline, who is following Gorvo. The ultimate ability he does is what allows him to do an incredible amount of damage. Mitigation, of course, from Merlin and from Rowan in here. We have the SP effect in here, which, of course, is going to buff the attack rating, which is the reason why we have Thane in here. Looking at the badges, Sword of Triumphant again for Gorvo. We have the Shadow Fall, which is going to go on Thane. We have the Retaliation and the Defender's Protector on there. The Curse Breaker, and then we do have the Horn of Aspiration, which is on Rosaline, again, with Rosaline following Gorvo within the formation. Now this one, Halos, has to be built out pretty well. This relies on the, again, the healing that we're getting from Saurus with that plus 30 signature item. Athalia is going to be our primary damage dealer in here. Aziz, of course, doing the mitigation factor in there and also the energy regeneration. We have Rain in here that is going to boost Athalia up through this one. Not sure, but I'm assuming that because Athalia is by far the strongest, that is going to be kind of the counterpart for the plus 20 signature item, the shielding aspect, and of course the damage amplification that's going to come up onto Aziz. This one, guys, we have the Shadowfall in here. We have the Horn of Inspiration, which is on Halos. We do also have Warrior's Vigor. Energy recovery is increased by 20% until the first enemy is slain. Since we don't kill the enemy, guys, that is a pretty good item for the regeneration. And then double Sword of Triumphance on both Athalia and Rain within this formation. Final one, changing out a little bit, guys. We have Drez up here. We have Grez. So Drez and Grez in the front line, twins for the super cycle, Hodgkin for the buffs, and then of course we have Warwick as the massive debuffer. So in this formation, guys, we're getting buffs from Hodgkin, We're getting debuffs from Drez. We're getting debuffs from Warwick, which makes just the amplification factor of Drez. Again, he does need his furniture to really maximize the damage. Unfortunately, I don't have any furniture on him. His 3 of 9 and his 9 of 9 does an incredible amount of damage when you're building him out. Sword of Triumphant, again, stays on Drez. We have the Master of All, which is over on Drez. Of course, the energy regeneration with the twins, retaliation of the damage with the Defender's Protector on Hodgkin, and then the final one, the Sword of Triumphant as well, trying to get Warwick to ult as much as he can within this formation. Again, looking at my lineup, guys, I don't have them built out really to where they need to be, but I did 8 billion more damage with this, attributing a lot of it to Athalia being in this formation and also this formation with the Awakened Thane. I am hoping that some of the changes in here with the badges are going to make a difference. And I also hope that putting Lucretia into this team is going to allow me to do a little bit more damage. So let's see exactly how we do. Testing it out, I'm going to save my final attempt so you guys can drop some notes in the comments. Let me know any changes that you guys really think we need to be doing here. Again, Joan of Arc was dying out probably about 25 seconds in. She was already dead because Baden was the exact same. He was dying out pretty quick, just like he did right there. As Baden has to be built up. I think I might look for a replacement on Baden in this one. See, Joan of Arc even went down really quick in this one. We did, I believe, 34. I think it was 34 billion last time I did this, which again, we're not even going to get close, guys. The RNG factor in here is pretty tough. So we have everyone over on the side. We got the crowd control going crazy. I am hoping that damage that Lucretia is putting out is going to make a difference within this formation. And then, of course, allowing Raku just to do what he does, guys, boosting his haste, doing his, maximizing his damage over there. And again, when I put Leonardo in here, he lasted about 20-25 seconds, and he was already dead. So he died out super fast, which is why I'm hoping that Lucretia is going to be a decent sub in here. Looking at the damage, not too high on the damage. Of course, this formation is regularly the awakened version of Brutus that pulls everyone together. Has Anasta, has Frampton, super, super high end, and I don't have Brutus. Without Brutus, I can't merc him in here, so it's incredibly hard, guys. Only 11 in that one. This one, of course, Gorvo and Thane within here, supercharging Gorvo's ultimate ability, just kind of over and over and over. And it's crazy how fast the damage in this goes up. You can see there's 8, there's 9, boom, lands right there. There's 10, 11, 12. Gorvo went down again. This is a horrible, horrible RNG aspect in comparison to the 148 that I just did. And sometimes that's what it takes. It's just, you can run this a bunch of multiple times, guys, and then one really good run will really set you at the top of the bar. We got right at that 1%. So we went from about 4 when we started to 1% is where it was at now. And this is another team, guys, between Saurus getting the stacks and Athalia's damage. You can just see, guys, 5, 6, 7. The damage in here goes up so fast because of not only the bleed effect that Athalia does, but also stacking everyone together. They're getting the damage multiplication from that Sword of Triumphant. And look at the damage. We're 50 seconds in, guys, at 20 billion damage. Look at the enrage timer. It just runs up through the roof. Again, this is not a very good run at all with the other two teams dying out that fast. We cannot have them dying out that fast. Even this guy's Athalia died with 30 seconds left, but still putting up 31, 32 billion damage on this one. So this is what a solid, good RNG aspect should look at. If we would have kept Athalia alive, we probably could have done probably 40 billion plus. Then, of course, the last one, guys, I need Drez built. Absolutely 110%, guys. Drez is the driving factor in here. I don't have a plus 30 signature item. He doesn't have his furniture or engraving. Really missing a lot. Even Warwick. Guys, look at the damage. Warwick died out quick. Twins died out quick. It looks like even Drez is going down pretty quick. Absolutely need him built out a little bit more. But if we continue doing this, which we know it's on repeat, guys, I'm going to have to build Drez out. I don't know if he's going to be used for the next one, but there's 148. Looking at my best attempt, here it is, guys. So look at that, almost 31.5, 31 billion damage there from Kren in that one. 7.3, 4.5C, putting quite a bit of damage up. But again, this formation I'm not too happy with. Leonardo didn't do anything because he died quick. This one putting up almost 40 billion damage. Again, not having Gorvo built out. 26 billion on this one. And then, of course, 16 and 8 on this one. Again, 16 billion with the Drez that has a plus 20 signature item. No furniture, no engraving. It's pretty cool to see exactly how much he can do with the badges behind him. All right, guys, so this is by far my best attempt. 148, I have one attempt left. I'm going to save it. I'm still an incredible far away from the top 1,000, but we are in that top 1% or top 2%, which my ranking is number or 1%, which is awesome, guys. As long as I can stay there for the next couple days, even if I drop a little bit, I am okay with it. So again, let me know in the comments any formation that you think would work for team number 2. Seems to be where I am really struggling, guys, within the formation. But again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.